From game-breaking glitches to Fortnite ruining icon skins.
What is that?
This is 45 things Fortnite's never told us. The Chapter 6 trailer was amazing, full of new features and locations around the map, but it didn't show these crisscross grind rails, and that might be for a good reason. It turns out every now and again, they'll glitch out and you'll get sent into space? And that's not the only glitch in Chapter 6. Unfortunately, this player had the right idea, but if Fortnite hadn't told anyone, there's a chance you could get glitched out using the sword, and you'll be left completely powerless to defend yourself. In 2018, Fortnite's Boogie Down contest had players dancing for a chance to get their moves made into a real game emote. But the top 100 received V-Bucks and a selection of disco-themed cosmetics, and this is where Fortnite made a big mistake. Among the skins was Sparkle Specialist, a Season 2 Battle Pass skin. Fortnite had previously told players Battle Pass skins would be exclusive and only ever available in that season's Battle Pass, so OG owners of this rare skin were not too happy. Back in OG Fortnite, Tfue found a secret way to shoot enemies without them being able to hit him at all. It was insanely broken and he used it at every opportunity until eventually Fortnite patched it. But when Chapter 2 launched, it was running on a whole new engine, and with that saw the return of the super OP exploit back into the game. Farming mats is never easy, and finding metal can be especially hard. So you can imagine how happy players were when they found this secret way to get infinite metal. You could keep farming the gas pump all game and it would never break. Having your whole squad maxed out was a huge advantage, so it won't come to much of a surprise that Fortnite patched it pretty quickly. But years later, someone actually found a way to do it again. If you parked your car on the repair pad, you could farm it indefinitely while the pad repaired the car. That is 200 IQ. Winning in Fortnite is never easy, but did you know that there was actually a way to get wins completely free? All you had to do was hire an NPC, quickly dismiss them before you died, and then spectate until the end of the game. It was as easy as that. It wasn't long until Fortnite patched it, but a few chapters later, there was another even more insane glitch to get free wins again. Someone found a secret way to unlock the car before getting the medallion, and once you got it, the car was completely invincible. As long as you didn't get out of the car, you were basically guaranteed the victory royale. In July 2024, Fortnite released an epic collaboration with Pirates of the Caribbean with an awesome mini battle pass and the iconic Captain Jack Sparrow skin.
Ooh, oh, it's a Captain Jack Sparrow run. Oh, I'm being chased.
But there was a problem. Fortnite released it a week early and forgot to mention that if you bought it early, you couldn't even complete it, leaving players who did buy it feeling completely ripped off and frustrated. Up until recently, battle pass items were meant to be exclusive, so you couldn't get them any other way. But Fortnite never claimed to be perfect, and in Season 6, they messed up big time. You could actually buy the Wild Music Pack on its own for 200 V-Bucks. That wasn't the only time it happened either. And back in Chapter 5, Season 2, it happened again with the swim-free lobby track. In Fortnite Season 1, if you got to level 25, you could obtain the Mako glider from the season shop. This was the only way to get it, so it was one of the rarest items in the game.
I got it. No way. It's OG, is it? Is it actually, guys? Cool. You're telling me this is the rarest glider in the game?
That was until January 2nd, 2018, when with no heads up at all, Fortnite just released it into the item shop. Players were excited and rushed to buy it, but those who missed out were super disappointed. Sometimes fighting people in cars can be pretty difficult, unless you know about this secret trick. If you use your pickaxe while you hop into the car, you can actually hit enemies while they're in the car with you. But when the Shuri Black Panther claws released, this trick got turbocharged, and you could take out car campers in no time. On the 9th of August 2024, people were hyped to see the new X-Men skins in the item shop, only for them to be removed a few minutes later. Fortnite made no comment, fueling speculation over whether or not it was an accident or just another marketing gimmick. But either way, the skins officially came to the item shop just a few days later. With the release of Ranked, the community was excited at the idea of a new competitive game mode.
Bronze 3, let's go!
But it wasn't quite what Fortnite had told us it would be. It turns out, with enough patience, anyone could get Unreal Rank. Laserbeam even managed to get it by doing literally nothing.
There's nothing more fun than not playing the game at all.
Every game he would do the same thing. Land in, find a spot to hide, and that's it. He didn't get a single elimination. It was ridiculous.
Yes! No kills! No wins! No movement!
In December 2018, PlayStation released an exclusive pack containing the Prodigy skin and the Tabulator backbling. 5 years later, people on the other platforms would finally have the opportunity to buy the backbling as part of a locker bundle. Or so they thought. Even though Fortnite showed it in the item shop, it wasn't actually part of the bundle at all. In Season 8, Fortnite released a new pickaxe called Star Wand, but they forgot to mention it had a secret feature. Instead of the usual 20 damage per hit, it did 56.
Yo, what is going... Epic!
meaning you could 2-tap somebody off spawn. It was busted, and for the unlucky players on the receiving end, it didn't feel too good. It was pretty epic if you were the one using it though. Mistakes can be easily made. And next up, we have a big one. And the 4.2 Fortnite update added in the storm tracker, allowing lucky players to see the next 2 storm circles. Needless to say, this was pretty OP, and it was replaced by the jetpack in under 30 minutes.
No, wait. Oh, I have the storm tracker. That isn't in the patch notes.
So sadly, only a lucky few players got to try the item out, and most people missed out entirely. But Fortnite didn't mention the ability would actually come back in the form of forecast towers several years later. With the release of Rocket Racing came new cosmetics, and some of them were really expensive. The Fuse Starter Quest pack contained a bunch of cool stuff and cost $9.99. Unless you were in Hungary, where the pack only costed 25 cents. And OG Fortnite gold scarves were one of the most rare and sought after overpowered weapons in the game. So when it was removed, people were devastated. Finally, when Chapter 5 rolled out, it was looking like the scar was set to return, and players were super excited. But Fortnite didn't tell us it was actually the Striker AR, a different gun entirely. Fortnite Battle Royale is famed for its cool and crazy looking skins, but Save the World has some pretty unique ones too, and Metal Team Leader is no exception. You could buy in a pack for $19.99, and some people bought it just for the skin. Fortnite should have probably mentioned they plan to release it later in the item shop just for 1,200 V-Bucks just a short while later. Some of you OGs might remember the semi-auto sniper rifle. It was decent back in the day, but when it was brought back in OG Fortnite, they made a huge mistake. At only blue rarity, it did 101 damage to the body and 250 to the head, enough to make it one-shot headshot even in 0 builds. If someone headshotted you with it, there was nothing you could do. It felt like a total ripoff when this thing eliminated you. They didn't say why, but thankfully Fortnite removed it from the game pretty fast. The bunkers in Chapter 5 were awesome. You were only supposed to be able to get into them late into the game.
Can we get these vaults open? Oh my god.
But waiting for them to open could be a drag. And this player had enough. So, somehow, they cooked up a crazy way to get in, even at the start of the game. With most of these vault glitches, you're stuck forever. But they even found a way to get back out again, making it super OP. Fortnite aren't always the best communicators, and not too long ago, people started reporting that they were receiving the rare Psycho Bandit skin completely randomly? Nobody could figure out what was happening until this tweet from Ginger Froggy. It turns out, if you didn't start playing Fortnite until after the promotion ended, you didn't get the skin. Until 5 years later? Wanting unobtainable cosmetics is nothing new, but it's not a problem for everyone. And in Chapter 2 Season 1, this player couldn't believe what they had found. The item shop had glitched, and they could buy old starter packs. They shared what they had found on Reddit, and it wasn't long before people found out how to do it. All you had to do was change the date on your PC. That's crazy! In Chapter 3 Season 3, Fortnite released an awesome new pickaxe called the Dragon Rune Lance as part of the Battle Pass. But this pickaxe had a hidden secret that pros figured out in no time.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
If you had the pickaxe out, nobody could hear your footsteps at all. They didn't even show up on visual audio. You could walk right up behind someone, take them by surprise, and there was nothing they could do.
This dude is so broken.
Getting eliminated to players doing this felt like a total ripoff. Do you remember the glitch to get under the OG map? It was super funny trolling people with it, but it could also be super OP. And getting eliminated to someone doing it felt like a total scam.
I killed him.
It wasn't long before Fortnite fixed it, but they never said it would be fixed forever. And in Chapter 5 Season 2, someone found out how to do it again. It worked just the same as before, and it was just as overpowered. That's not the only time Fortnite has made a mistake. And in Chapter 5 Season 1, people spotted something in the item shop that seemed kinda out of place. If you scrolled all the way down, past the skins to the jam track section, and amongst the songs, there was actually the Heartbreaker skin. Fortnite made no comment on the situation, so players were left super confused about what was going on. But it turned out there was actually also a jam track called Heartbreaker. So if you accidentally bought it, you got tricked into buying a skin you didn't even want. Back in Chapter 2, without any type of announcement at all, Fortnite added in the prop gun, and it was everywhere. People were finding it out of chests, NPCs, even just lying around on the ground, and it was chaos. For some reason, it quickly got removed after being only in the game for 1 hour. The community was devastated, but fortunately, it was added back in the next update. You might recognize this, the Packs of Champions. Every season, Fortnite gave it to the winners of FNCS, and they only got to keep it for the season, making it possibly the rarest item in the game. Well, it was. Fortnite never mentioned it, but later it becoming to the item shop for just 1,200 V-Bucks, making it one of the most popular. I can't imagine FNCS winners were too happy about it, but for the rest of us, it was pretty awesome. Now onto the machine pistol. The first time people saw it, Fortnite had actually added it by accident into solid gold, but it wasn't even gold rarity. It was gray. This was strange, but even at the lowest rarity in the game, it still shredded.
That pistol action.
Yo, we shredded him.
Players couldn't wait to try it, but Fortnite didn't tell anyone it was only going to be in the game for an hour. So sadly, a lot of people missed out.
Epic already probably knows about it, and they're fixing it right now as we speak. So it's like any game now, I'm gonna play and it's gonna be gone.
Fortunately, it did eventually come back, but this time it was available all the way up to gold. It was absolutely wild.
But it shreds at close range. Holy shoot.
With some of the highest DPS of all time.
It has a lot of damage, dude.
But unfortunately, Fortnite quickly realized it was too overpowered, and they nerfed it into the ground. So a lot of people never got to experience firsthand just how insane it actually was. Some of you might recognize this skin, iconic. It was exclusive for the Galaxy S10 owners back in OG Fortnite, and everyone wanted it.
Oh, is that the announcement?
Yeah, what's up, baby?
What?
Look how sick. I know, right? How sick is this?
So much that some people even bought the phone just for the skin. So it won't come to a surprise that those who had spent a lot of money for the skin were outraged, when without telling anyone, Fortnite added it into the item shop for free. It was only in the shop if you were on Android, and it was only in the game for an hour. But if you somehow managed to get it, Fortnite actually let you keep it. It was awesome for those lucky few, but the OG owners weren't too happy. In the early days of Fortnite, something so powerful was released onto the island, it would change the game forever. That is, if it was in the game for more than a few minutes. This player found a secret weapon, the Zapatron, and this is the only footage ever recorded of it. It was only in the game for a minute, and it wasn't until years later with the release of UEFN that players finally had a chance to use it. But it turns out even the Zapatron is no match for Klombo. New skins coming to the item shop is always exciting. But when the shop reset in Chapter 5, Season 4, nobody could believe what they were seeing. It looked like you could purchase a bundle of the Moniker, Fortune, and Stash skins only for 1,200 V-Bucks? Unfortunately, Fortnite didn't tell anyone if you purchased it, you would only actually receive Moniker, leaving many people feeling like they'd been completely crushed. In Chapter 3, Fortnite added Klombo, and he was so cute, he immediately became a fan favorite.
So where do I stand to get redeployed?
Oh, shoot. You're a legend.
Whoa.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
The community was devastated when he got removed, but 3 years later, he was finally set to return. But this time, to LEGO Fortnite. LEGO Games even built this giant LEGO Klombo in real life to mark the occasion. But what Fortnite didn't tell us, as well as finding these awesome rideable LEGO Klombos, you could finally be reunited with OG Klombo too. Did you know in Chapter 2, Season 2, there was a totally insane glitch that let you get free wins? At the start of the season, Fortnite added decoy grenades that created bot versions of yourself to confuse enemies. But here's the crazy part. If you threw one just before you got eliminated, it would actually confuse the game too. All you had to do was spectate until the end of the match and you'd be crowned with the epic victory royale. You didn't even need to get eliminated by another player. So it wasn't long before players were building up, eliminating themselves to fall, and farming win after win. Back in OG Fortnite, Cypher PK had made a name for himself as the Trap King. But sadly in Chapter 2, they were vaulted. This was devastating for Cypher. When the High Explosives LTM rolled out 3 seasons later, he found a secret that Fortnite had told nobody about.
Oh, my goodness, dude.
Traps were back! And needless to say, he didn't hang around putting them to good use. In May 2019, Fortnite released Season 9, and in the Battle Pass, there was a skin that looked awfully familiar. A lot of people were speculating the skin was Loserfruit, and it made sense.
What the fruit? What? That's gonna be for you.
It even had a strawberry on the shirt. Fortnite never confirmed or denied the community's suspicions, but on June 22nd, 2020, Loserfruit got her official icon skin. So I guess you could say now she has 2 skins in the game. Did you know that in Season 9, someone found a crazy glitch to get a secret weapon that Fortnite never even told anyone existed? The Storm Scout Sniper was a new sniper with some crazy unique features.
A mini map on it? What the heck?
But there was a problem. The glitch only worked in creative, and there was no storm. It didn't work properly at all.
I'm still not too sure what the arrow means. See the arrow on the top? Maybe it's glitched.
It wasn't until later on this season, when it finally released for real, that people got to try it out, and it was insane, revealing future storm circles and doing tons of damage. In Chapter 2, Fortnite released the very first icon skin, Ninja. He was super excited. But with each new icon skin, they got more and more awesome, with different edit styles, backblings, and wraps that Fortnite never told them would be possible. But that's not as bad as Typical Gamer, who has never had an icon skin in the first place. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one too. It's a banger. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a video again. Thank you.